The world is obsessed with sugar. If you take a look around, you'll notice just how much sugar there is inside our foods. We eat sugary snacks, drinks, and desserts, and there seems to be no end to our obsession. It's even hidden in foods that don't seem sweet, like sauces and bread. But sugar is highly addictive, and maybe that's why we crave it every now and then, and too much sugar consumption is dangerous for our body. Today, we'll take a look at the 10 warning signs that tell you that you're eating too much sugar, so that you can bring your sweet cravings under control. Now, without any more delay, let's begin with understanding how sugar really works. When we eat sugar, it quickly gets converted into glucose in the stomach, and then from there, it travels further to be absorbed into our bloodstream. Glucose is actually the simplest form of sugar that gets absorbed and is the main fuel source of our body. Our pancreas secretes insulin that helps to move all that sugar into the cells for storage and use. Sugar also affects our brain chemistry because the rush of glucose triggers the brain's reward system, releasing dopamine, which makes us feel good and crave more. This can easily turn into a never-ending loop if you don't control your sugar intake, and those who fail to do so can develop many health issues. Now, let's see what are some of the signs that are a telltale sign of sugar overload in the body. Number 1. Increased hunger. If you develop a habit of having too much sugar, it can leave you feeling constantly hungry. Here's why. When you eat sugar, especially refined sugar, it causes a rapid spike in your blood sugar levels. This makes your body release a lot of insulin to lower it, but then your blood sugar drops quickly, sometimes too low, which triggers the brain to think that you're hungry again. It's your body's way of telling you it needs more energy, even though you've just eaten. Over time, too much insulin in your system can lead to insulin resistance, making you even hungrier and driving you to overeat. This is how sugar tricks your body into thinking it's hungry when it really doesn't need more food. Number 2. Irritability. Feeling grumpy or irritable? Well, this could mean that you're eating too much sugar. The sugar crash that we just talked about affects your mood because your brain isn't getting a steady supply of glucose, which it relies on to function properly. Low blood sugar can make you feel anxious, cranky, or even angry. Your mood swings as your body tries to rebalance itself after the sugar high fades. To avoid this, you should always eat balanced meals with protein and healthy fats, and not just rely on quick fixes, which mostly contain high amounts of sugar. Number 3. Fatigue and low energy. Another common sign of eating too much sugar is that you're always feeling tired, even after eating. While sugar may give you an initial energy spike, it's not sustainable, and the crashes leave you feeling sluggish and drained. Instead of providing lasting energy, too much sugar actually depletes your body's energy stores because your insulin has to work overtime to bring your blood sugar back down. Over time, these constant fluctuations make your body less efficient at maintaining stable energy levels, leaving you in a cycle of fatigue. Number 4. Foods don't taste sweet enough. If you find that foods no longer taste as sweet as they used to, it's a clear sign that you're eating too much sugar. This happens because your taste buds adapt to high levels of sweetness. The more sugar you consume, the more your body craves it, and normal foods start to taste bland. It's like your taste buds are desensitized to sweetness, so it takes more and more sugar to satisfy your cravings. It also takes away the satisfaction of eating normal foods that would otherwise taste fine. Number 5. Sweet cravings. If you keep giving your body too much sugar, it'll demand more and more with time. You can also call it having a sweet tooth. This cycle of sugar highs and crashes triggers cravings for more sugary foods to get that quick fix of energy and dopamine. Over time, your body becomes reliant on these sugar spikes, making cravings even stronger. Additionally, eating too much sugar interferes with leptin, the hormone that tells you when you're full, so you keep wanting to eat more. Number 6. High blood pressure. Eating too much sugar, especially from sugary drinks and processed foods, can lead to high blood pressure. Sugar increases insulin levels in the body, which can cause the walls of your blood vessels to become thicker and stiffer, raising blood pressure. High sugar intake also triggers inflammation and increases the amount of sodium retained in the body, which also contributes to hypertension. Fructose is a type of sugar that can stimulate the production of uric acid, which negatively affects the kidneys and further increases blood pressure. Over time, this strain on your arteries makes it harder for blood to flow, leading to high blood pressure and putting you at risk for heart disease. Number 7. Acne and wrinkles. Too much sugar circulating in the blood is bad news for our skin. When you eat too much sugar, it raises your insulin levels, which increases oil production and inflammation in the skin. This creates the perfect environment for acne breakouts. Sugar triggers a process called glycation, where sugar molecules attach to proteins like collagen and elastin. These proteins are what keep your skin firm and smooth, but glycation makes them stiff and brittle, leading to wrinkles and sagging skin. So, if you want to stay young-looking, try to reduce your sugary snacks and drinks. Number 8. Joint pain. If you're experiencing joint pain, especially without any obvious cause, too much sugar could be to blame. Sugar promotes inflammation in the body, and inflammation is a key driver of joint pain, particularly in conditions like arthritis. Consuming large amounts of sugar increases the production of inflammatory molecules called cytokines, which can worsen joint pain and stiffness. Sugary foods can lead to weight gain, putting extra strain on your joints and causing even more discomfort. Over time, chronic inflammation from a high-sugar diet can damage the tissues in your joints, leading to long-term pain and stiffness. Number 9. Sleep issues. Eating too much sugar can seriously mess with your sleep. Sugar spikes your blood sugar levels, giving you a quick burst of energy, but it's followed by a crash that can leave you feeling restless. High sugar intake also triggers the release of stress hormones like cortisol, which can keep you awake or disrupt deep sleep. Another issue is that sugar interferes with the production of melatonin, the hormone that regulates sleep, making it harder to fall and stay asleep. Additionally, nighttime snacks high in sugar can lead to frequent waking during the night as your body struggles to regulate blood sugar levels. Cutting back on sugary foods, especially before bed, can help stabilize your blood sugar, lower cortisol levels, and improve overall sleep quality for more restful nights. Number 10. Brain fog. Sugar overload can leave your brain feeling sluggish and foggy. It affects the brain's ability to stay focused and alert. Your brain relies on a steady supply of glucose for optimal function, but the roller coaster effect of sugar highs and lows disrupts this balance, leading to confusion, forgetfulness, and difficulty concentrating, commonly known as brain fog. Over time, too much sugar can also lead to insulin resistance in the brain, impairing cognitive function even more. Plus, sugar promotes inflammation, which can interfere with clear thinking. If you feel like you can't focus on things and your mind is stuck in a haze, it's probably a side effect of too much sugar intake. So, folks, as you can see, sugar may be delicious to eat, but it's not that good for our body and can cause so many side effects. So, without cutting it all out, bring your sugar consumption to a minimum and watch your body respond positively. And that's it for today. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to check out the next one shown on screen.